Welcome back to Kevin C Outdoors. This morning we're going to be doing some trout fishing. We're going to be targeting some wild brown trout. And we're actually going to be using one of my favorite lures to target these fish. We are going to try a little bit of a different technique this morning. Once we get to our first hole, I'll show you the whole setup. This should be a great episode, so stay tuned. So I'm going to show you the lure we're going to use, and I'm going to show you the setup. We're going to be using the 3-inch goat minnow. The color of this is watermelon pearl. So this right here is probably one of my favorite colors. This one and the emerald shiner. Those two colors are the most natural. Then we're going to be rigging these goat minnows on these small little size 6 mosquito hooks. So basically what we're gonna do with the goat minnow is just mouth hook it. And then finally, we're gonna be using a small, tiny little split shot sinker. I'm gonna line that sinker about a foot or so from the hook. So these goat minnows do float. So I figure I'll put a little split shot on there just to get the lure where I need it in the water column. And then the rod we're gonna be using this morning is a 6'6" rod made by St. Croix, and this is the Triumph series. And then I have that paired with the Daiwa Fuego 1000 reel. And then I just have that lined with 4-pound mono with a 4-pound fluorocarbon leader. One thing I won't have to worry about is ice. For the last few months, I've been kind of like going across all these different rocks and debris, wading in these different streams, and there was ice everywhere. So for the most part, it's all gone. You can see a little bit here where the water splashed off. Look right through here. That was half my battle, just trying not to kill myself on these creeks. I mean, this morning it is pretty cold, but it's gonna warm up to like in the 40s today. That looks so good. And it doesn't fall super fast. Let's try right here. By the bridge maybe? Nothing there. All right, so we made it on the other side. No bites. Yet. We are going to be fishing probably about 2 more miles, so hopefully we'll get on some fish. Only time will tell. And I'm starting to lose confidence in this technique. It looks good in the water. No bites though. We'll stick with it a little bit longer, and if we don't get any hits, we'll switch. Well guys, striking out here. I've been trying all different lures, tried spinners. I have this little jig tied on now. I've had it in my box for a while. I'm not even sure what brand or what it is even. We're on a nice deep hole here. We're gonna try this. If this don't work, we'll switch to a gulp minnow, I guess. Alright, so we're switching back to the gulp minnow on a jig head. It's the rig I usually throw it on. Tried a few different lures today, and nothing is biting. Guys, we got a fish. First cast with the jig head. Doesn't seem too bad. It's fighting pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good, decent fish. Yeah, he's pulling drag, guys. Nice fish. Yeah, look at the colors too. Wow. First cast on the gulp minnow with the jig head. Let's get this hook out of him. He kind of got it pretty deep. Okay. Alrighty, we got him. Finally got a fish. Beautiful brown trout. We got him on the gulp minnow with the 132-ounce jig head, guys. Beautiful fish. Let's let him go. There he is, guys. Beautiful. 14-inch. Nice wild brown here. And there he goes. Guys, you ever hear the expression, don't fix what's not broken? That's what I learned today. I've been fishing for about an hour and a half with the different setup with the gulp minnow. Didn't work. 132-ounce jig head, guys. That's the way to go with these gulp minnows. Let's get it back in there and get on some more. At least we know we got some fish biting today. That was a beautiful male. Nice little spot here. Got another one, guys. All right. That's a nice fish too. We can land them. Yeah, guys, we got them. Not as big, but we got them. Fish number 2 here. Let's get them in the water. It is pretty chilly. Try not to keep these fish out of the water too long, especially when it's this cold. He was barely hooked. Nice one here, though. Maybe about 12 inches. All right. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for the bite. All right, guys. That was a nice fish. Like I said, maybe about 12 inches or so. Because he was barely hooked. Pretty thankful he didn't come off. Let's try here. This big rock, maybe. Got a fish, guys. Right. Number 3, if we could land them. Right in the net, baby. Yeah. Nice fish. Right in the corner of the mouth. Perfect hook set. This is the smallest one of the 3. Yeah, not a bad fish. This one, that was maybe about 11 inches. He couldn't resist the goat minnow. That's a male. So that's 2 males and 1 female, I believe. There he goes. And we're going to switch it out, I think. Yeah, we'll stick with it for a little longer, I guess. That's 3 fish on it, though. All right. I'm so glad I switched back to this jig head. I don't think I would have caught any today if I didn't. I mean, the water's super cold still. But like I said in the intro, we did get a warm up this week where we had temperatures in the 50s. This week coming up, we're gonna have temperatures in the 60s. So it should really turn these trout on once this water temperature warms up, you know, to at least in the 40s. Right now, I'm guessing it's like in the mid 30s, the water temp. And that last one I got right over there, I thought they'd be stacked right here under the rock because there's a lot of slack water coming from this current. But he was like right in the bubbles over there, I think. Throw it right back there. There's a fish. All right. Oh, I just came off, guys. Darn. That would have been number 4. I didn't really set the hook. I didn't think there was going to be one here, to be honest with you. I was just walking on the side here, and he hit it. These fish are definitely getting more aggressive. Like I said, the water temperatures are warming up. He was a nice fish, probably 12 or 13 inches. Right here, guys, the stuff you gotta watch out for. See this green algae? Extremely slippery, and I could see it all along these rocks here. If I didn't know what this was, there's a good chance I could have slipped and fell right here. But I'll show you. Lots of grip here. Now watch when I see this. Look at that. See how it just slides? That's the stuff that'll hurt you right there. There's a fish. Nice trout. Yeah. All right, number 4. Nice fish there. Look at the brown. Look at the colors on him. Look at it, barely hooked. Look at him. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's get him back over by his hole and we'll release him. It's okay, buddy. I'm gonna put you right back in your hole. There he goes. I mean, all these holes I fished in the winter, nothing. I always knew there had to be fish in here. But now that this water temperature's warmed up, that's why they're on it. Snag. I missed this hole over here. This used to be a nice deep hole before this creek got flooded out a couple years ago. There used to be some big trout in here. Right here. It's pretty much gone. I usually cast it around this pipe a few times. And there could be a fish here, I suppose. Yeah, look, right in front of me here is still pretty deep. Probably 3 feet maybe. It's just a little tiny section though. This whole area was like this. And like I said, I used to hold some big fish. Walk the pipe. There's a fish. That's a good fish, guys. Get down here. Wow. Oh my God. It's huge. It's huge. Oh. Stay on. Come on. My God. Don't go under there. Don't go under there. Oh my God, we got him in the net, guys. We got him in the net. Oh my God. Oh. Guys, look at this fish. This fish is pushing 20 inches. It might be 20. Definitely the biggest fish I ever caught out of this stream. Under this pipe is where I think he was. Wasn't expecting to catch something. That's why it pays off. Throw a lure even if you don't think there's gonna be something there. That's amazing. Let's let her go. Yes! Oops, sorry girl. Days like today is why I fish. Plain and simple. I grind all year. I try every weekend, guys, to put these videos. There's times I'd go 2-3 weeks without posting anything. And I'm not gonna post anything without having anything to post, which means not catching anything. Today we caught 5 so far. We missed 1, we had 6 on. But that fish right there, it makes it all worth it. This whole winter, how it's been, it makes it all worth it. And maybe we'll get 1 or 2 more. Right by this highway, so you gotta excuse the noise. But let's get it back in there. Like I said, this pipe, that's where he was. I just threw it near it. So he must have just tucked under there, because right here is super shallow, not much current, so I didn't think I'd get on anything right here, but man. Alrighty, here's another nice hole that I fished all winter and didn't catch anything. Let's try it today. There's a fish. Oh my God, guys. These fish are turned on today. Yeah, we got him. All right. Nice 13-inch here. 14 maybe. Beautiful fish. That's like the 6th or 7th I caught today. It's a pretty girl right there. There she goes. There's a fish. Under the bridge. All right. Come on, buddy. Man, these fish are aggressive today. Come here. All right. That's a good fish too. That's a good fish. Yeah, not bad at all. See, buddy? Yeah, just kind of kneeling down here, casted it up in there and got him. Oop, that's not good. That's not good. Try it again. Maybe they're stacked up back here. Got one. There's another fish. Going downstream here on me. Gotta get under the bridge here and get my fish. All right. Got him in the net, guys. Look at that fish. Guys, we got him under that waterfall right there. Beautiful fish. Like I said, maybe about 13 inches or so. What a day of fishing. Let's let him go. Going right back to his hole there. What a day of fishing. We ended up catching like 7 or 8 trout. So we started today's video rigging them up a little bit differently than I normally do, which did not work at all. First cast, as soon as I switched it to the jig head, I was able to catch a really nice trout. Stuck with it all day long, and like I said, caught a whole bunch of fish. And like I said earlier in the video, you just wait for days like this. When you have cold winters where you're not catching hardly anything at all, it paid off. It really, really paid off. But like always, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and maybe think about subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you and have a great day.